Today's topic is deep, uncomfortable, and incredibly important. We're diving into why lust is silently destroying men, mentally, emotionally, and even socially. Before we get into it, make sure you like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and comment your thoughts down below. And if you're new here, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next part, because that video will focus entirely on how to take control, instead of letting lust control you. My name is Stefan, and welcome to the Mindset Voice. Section 1, Understanding Lust, a biological and historical perspective. To understand why lust feels so overpowering today, we need to go back thousands of years. For most of human history, men lived in small tribes. Survival was the only goal. Food, shelter, and reproduction, that's it. Lust wasn't a problem. It was simply a signal, a biological push that helped the human species continue. But here's the key. Men didn't live in a world of unlimited stimuli. There were no phones, no internet, no artificial images, no constant exposure to sexual content. Your brain never faced the overload that exists today. So historically, lust was rare, natural, and balanced. Today, it's constant, artificial, and excessive. And that difference is exactly why lust is harming men on a massive scale without them realizing it. Section 2, The Modern Overload. Why men feel more lust than ever. In the modern world, you don't find stimulation, it finds you. You open social media for 1 second, and you're flooded with images designed to trigger desire instantly. Your brain, which evolved in the Stone Age, simply cannot handle this. When you experience constant stimulation, your mind becomes overstimulated, desensitized, addicted to intensity, dependent on quick dopamine hits. This is why men today feel more lustful, more restless, and more distracted than any generation before them. Not because men are weaker, but because the environment is stronger, faster, louder, and more manipulative. You're fighting an entire system built to hijack your biology. Section 3, Why Lust Feels So Powerful, the Brain Chemistry. Let's break this down in simple psychology. When you feel lust, your brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical, adrenaline, the excitement chemical. Together, they create a rush, a sense of urgency. Your brain loves this rush because it feels rewarding. But here's the dark side. When the source of that rush is constant, artificial, and unlimited, the brain becomes dependent on it. Suddenly, normal things don't excite you. Simple pleasures feel boring. Real relationships feel slow. Everyday life loses color. This is why many men chase stimulation instead of learning patience, discipline, and emotional depth. It's not just lust. It's neurochemical conditioning. Section 4, How Lust is Actually Hurting Men, Non-Physical, Real Damage. Let's go deeper, because the true impact is bigger than most men realize. 1. Lust destroys focus. Your brain can't fully concentrate when it's constantly seeking stimulation. This weakens your discipline and destroys productivity. 2. Lust damages confidence. Men start comparing themselves to unrealistic standards or feeling dependent on external attention. This creates insecurity, not strength. 3. Lust lowers emotional control. When your mind is ruled by impulses, you lose clarity. Your decisions become reactive instead of intentional. 4. Lust replaces real connection with fantasy. And fantasy always requires zero effort. Real relationships require vulnerability, communication, self-control. Men who fall too deep into lust often struggle forming deep, stable, meaningful relationships. 5. Lust manipulates your behavior without you noticing. Many men stop pursuing their goals, dreams, and discipline because they're constantly distracted. The brain begins choosing the quickest reward instead of the right reward. Lust isn't just a feeling. It becomes a lifestyle trap. Section 5, The Hidden Reason Lust Feels So Harmful Today. This is the part most people never talk about. Your mind has limited energy, and lust consumes it. Every decision, every goal, every dream requires mental strength. Lust drains that strength quietly, slowly, consistently. Men today are not failing because they lack capability. They're failing because their attention is split into 100 pieces. Lust is powerful not because it is evil, but because it is cheap. It gives reward without effort. And anything that gives reward without effort destroys growth. Section 6, The Emotional Side, What Lust Does to a Man's Identity. Many men don't notice the emotional damage until years later. Lust can make you feel disconnected from yourself, feel empty even after pleasure, lose control over impulses, feel ashamed or frustrated, feel unmotivated to improve, feel not enough. It slowly rewires the mind to expect stimulation instead of connection. You start living outside yourself rather than within yourself. And the worst part? Most men think this is normal. Section 7. Why this video matters. This topic matters because millions of men are losing potential, silently. Men today are more distracted, more anxious, more unmotivated, more emotionally unstable, more confused about relationships. Lust is not the only reason, but it's one of the biggest unspoken reasons. And understanding this is the first step toward taking control of your life again. Outro plus Part 2 tease. If this video opened your eyes, do these 4 things. Backhand index pointing right, like the video. Backhand index pointing right, share it with someone who needs this message. Backhand index pointing right, comment your thoughts below. I read every comment. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe to the Mindset Voice. Because in the next part, I'll break down the actual solutions. How to regain control. How to stop impulses. How to rebuild discipline. How to rewire your brain. And how to redirect your energy into growth. This was the why. Next time, we talk about the how. My name is Stefan, this is the Mindset Voice. And I'll see you in Part 2.